Hello, TheLadyKeziah here. Stop begging to be loved and start learning how to love yourself right. That is the power of self-worth. The desire for love and acceptance is fundamentally human. We all crave it. Yet when this longing drives us to beg or perform for the affection of others, it becomes a source of pain and diminished worth. The profound truth is that no external love can ever fully compensate for a lack of self-love. Should I repeat? No external love can fully ever compensate for a lack of self-love. So when I tell you, stop begging people to love you and learn to love yourself right so that nobody can take you for granted again, all I am asking of you is to understand that many a time is the people who don't deserve you that will take you for granted. Yes. And this serves as a crucial manifesto for emotional liberation and the establishment of healthy personal boundaries. So let's consider these 4 factors for now. Number 1, the visual cycle of external validation. When we actively beg for love, whether through excessive accommodation, the things you hate, the things that cause you so much distress, and yet you have to consistently endure them so that somebody else will love you. Neglecting your own needs or constantly seeking validation, we signal a belief that we are incomplete or unworthy on our own. You are telling that person that without him or her, you can't survive. Therefore, they should treat you anyhow. This desperation creates an imbalance of power in any form of relationship. It is desperation, and it therefore creates imbalance in any form of relationship. The act of begging does not end genuine affection. It often attracts those who are willing to exploit the need for their own ego. They know you want to be around them. They know you want to be with them. You are begging them to be with them. Therefore, they can only throw their crumbs at you and expect you to give your all. They can never come from the point of genuine love. They are with you for all the benefit they could get. They are just exploiting you. They know you would love for them to be with you, and they are just doing exactly that, making you feel that they are doing you a favor by being with you. They can never love you genuinely. They can never be committed to you. As long as you are begging them to love you, all they can do is to throw their crumbs at you. It often attracts those who are willing to exploit that needs for that needs for their own ego, to boost their confidence or to satisfy their needs. It has nothing to be with because they want to be with you. So they are with you. They are with you because they know you love for them to be with you. You are begging them to be with you. Therefore, they can never genuinely love you. You don't challenge them in any way to be committed to you. Their crumbs are just enough for you. You don't challenge them in any way to be responsible, to be committed, to be dedicated to you. So definitely they will take you for granted. This behavior sets a precedent where your value is determined not by who you are, but by how much you can sacrifice, making you ripe for being taken for granted forever. You become a supporting character in someone else's life. You will never be their priority. You will never be their first option. You are just a supporting character. When they go everywhere and they can't find that particular thing they need, once they know they can get it for free from you, they would eventually come knocking at your door. Not because they come with emotional love and support, but because they have a need that they know, even if they don't get it from anywhere, they can still come and manipulate you and get it from you. You are in there all by yourself. As a matter of fact, you are not in a relationship. You are just in there all by yourself, becoming a supporting character in someone else's life, perpetually waiting for a fleeting moment of recognition. Number two, the foundation, learning to love yourself right. The antidote to this painful cycle is radical love. Love is not vanity or selfishness. Is that what you've been told? Wrong. Self-love is not vanity or selfishness. It is the firm conviction that you are inherently worthy of respect, kindness, and happiness, regardless of anyone else's opinion or presence. It involves setting healthy boundaries, prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical health, and honoring your own needs and desires. Once you're in a dysfunctional relationship and you are begging to be loved, all you are doing is to giving and giving and giving. The things that are even against your core values, you still give them because you want to be loved. So, number two, when you are loving yourself right, learning to love yourself, setting the foundations right, what you do is to teach the other person how to set healthy boundaries, beginning with yourself. It involves setting healthy boundaries, prioritizing your mental, emotional, and physical health, and honoring your own needs and desires. Unlike you would just honor other people's needs and their desires, now you are honoring your own needs and desires too. It is supposed to be a functional relationship where healthy boundaries are set. When you genuinely love yourself, you become your own anchor. You are not begging people to love you so that they can keep you. You, in a healthy relationship, in the foundation to self-love, you become your own anchor, the source of stability you previously sought in other people. Number three, writing the ship, setting the standard of worth. Learning to love yourself is the very act that writes the standard of your worth. When you possess deep self-respect, you naturally project an aura that demands respect from others. People come around you and they can't treat you anyhow anymore because you naturally protect an aura that demands respect from people. You instinctively know what you deserve and you are no longer willing to settle for anything less. You don't chase, you don't accept crumbs, you don't fear loss. You attract connections based on mutual respect. You expect and demand whole loads of attention and commitment. Either they are with you or they leave you alone. Nothing more, nothing less. You understand that losing a relationship that disrespects you is a gain for your peace and future. This internal alignment shifts your focus from trying to earn love to selecting who is worthy of the love you already possess. You already possess this love. As a matter of fact, you have so much genuine and pure love, but you're just wasting it on people who don't deserve this kind of love. When you set healthy boundaries, when you set the foundation for self-love, you are now telling people that I'll love you right, and you would have to love me right too. So you move the focus from trying to earn love to selecting who is worthy of the love you already possess. Either they love you right or they leave you alone. Number 4, the inevitability of being taken for granted. Once you beg people to love you, it is inevitable for them to take you for granted. The final, often painful truth is that it's the people who don't deserve you that will take you for granted. The people know your worth. The people are coming from the point of genuine love, who are ready to commit unto you also, to be loyal and equally love you right. They know your worth, and therefore they would not take you for granted. It is the people who don't deserve you, who are just exploiting you, who are just manipulating you for their own personal gains, throwing their crumbs at you and expecting you to see them being with you as a favor. Those are the people who will take you for granted. Someone who is healthy, mature, and capable of genuine love will equally recognize and value your inherent worth. Those who are self-centered, emotionally unavailable, and simply looking for an easy source of validation will naturally gravitate towards those who beg for love. They are not ready to give their all. So they will not look for those who will request, who will demand them to be accountable to them, to be committed and loyal equally to them. They will only go for those who are begging to love them. So that when they throw their crumbs at you, they will still manipulate you into accepting that being with you is a favor than you. As they present, you present no challenge and require no effort to maintain. There is no challenge. You are rather begging them to be with you. So you're not challenging them to be committed to you in any way. And as long as you continue to beg them to be with you, definitely they will take you for granted. They are takers. And a person who doesn't respect himself or herself is an easy target. A person who doesn't know how to love himself or herself right is the target. They only come to exploit you, to manipulate you for their selfish gains. They would want all the benefits of a relationship, but will never be committed into what you will need to sustain that relationship. They can ghost you, they can gaslight you, and just keep you all by yourself until they have a need of something from you. And then wherever you are, they'll find you. You are not in a relationship. You are in there all by yourself. By stopping the begging and embracing self-love, you effectively filter out the undeserving. Once you start loving yourself right, you teach people that either you love me right also, or you leave me alone. In other words, you filter out the undeserving. Self-respect acts as a shield and a magnet. It repels those who wish to exploit you and attract those who are capable of giving and receiving love in a healthy and reciprocal manner. The greatest act of self-love or self-empowerment is realizing that you are enough. Yes, you are enough. And that the only person whose love you can truly control is your own love for yourself. You can never control anybody's love for you. You can give anything and everything, and they can decide not to love you back in return. You don't have any control over how somebody will love you. And at a particular age, at a certain age, you can't teach people how to love you right. All you have to do is to sit back and observe. If they love you right, you embrace it and equally give your all. If not, what business do you have to continually be in places and situations where you'll be disrespected to the core? Think about these things. Much love and blessings.